All right, what exactly is againstness and what are its mechanics? Because this is our documentary year, apparently. Dana and I have been watching this documentary on HBO called The Anarchists, which is really good. And it's about a group of people who are anti-government, right? Who are anarchists who move out of the United States and to Mexico. And their ethos is very sort of punk rock, right? As you can imagine, anarchy. There's language like, don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever I want, fuck the system. Basically, there's a lot of againstness in it, which I'm used to because I grew up listening to and playing in punk rock bands. So it's good to note that this anarchist or punk rock philosophy of againstness is reactionary, right? It's always in reaction to someone or something else. There's the culture and then there's the counterculture that is against the culture. It's also typically the default mode of people who are in emotional repression, right? Because we wouldn't have learned to bury and repress our emotions if there wasn't someone out there originally that we were against. Someone who hurt us or damaged us or oppressed us that we started living in reaction to. And here's the thing about living in reaction to. When you don't know who you are. And I can speak from experience here as a recovering anger repressor and punk rock kid. And I watched it happen with these anarchists in this documentary who all, it turns out, had terrible experiences in childhood with their primary caregivers. Their againstness or their anarchic philosophy turned out to be a cover for their buried and repressed emotions, right? For their trauma, basically. My identities and philosophies were too, so I recognized it operating in them. And here's the really tragic part about their situation. Landing on their beliefs, identities, and worldviews and staying stuck in their againstness as a way to avoid processing their trauma and buried emotions killed a couple of them, which is fine. I mean, people can die for their ideals if they want to, but wouldn't you want to find out first if it's unnecessary? Because it is. As we resolve our emotional repression, which includes challenging our beliefs, identities, and worldviews, you find out who you are, yeah? And when you find out who you are, your againstness starts to fall away. You stop living in reaction to other people because there's no buried, repressed emotions to hide from them anymore. And by the way, when I'm talking about beliefs, identities, and worldviews, I'm not just talking about punk or anarchist ones. I'm talking about religious, irreligious, spiritual, political, scientific. It doesn't really matter. All of it ends up being againstness if we're in emotional repression. And frankly, believe it or not, most people are in emotional repression to some degree. So if you've suffered enough in your againstness and you'd like to resolve it, then I can help.